raise my hands, bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. You tell me that there's more.
Hey everybody, Coatman250 here. Alright, so show you how I store mozzarella cheese. It's not long term, but I buy the big packages, the big 5-pound packages from Sam's because it's cheaper. And you know, I can't eat 5 pounds before it starts going bad. So I put it in these Ziploc bags and I freeze it for 1 day. And then I try to break it up, and then I open the Ziploc bag and stick it in my vacuum sealer bag. And then I vacuum seal it. And the reason why I freeze it first is because if you vacuum seal it before it's frozen like this, then it sucks it down into a big clump, and you don't have the shredded. It's, you know, it comes out and it's just one big chunk, and then whenever you start defrosting it in your refrigerator, you want to defrost this in your refrigerator, you know, so it's safe. But when you defrost it, it just seems to be a little more workable. Just seems to be a little more workable. And it's not one big glump. So I freeze it for the 1 day so it stays in individual shreds. And I keep it in the Ziploc. Whenever I vacuum seal it. I just put the Ziploc and all in here. And the reason is, when you thaw this out, you're going to have a bag to store it in your fridge anyway. And that way you don't have to keep resealing it with the vacuum sealer. Plus, you can reuse this vacuum sealer bag because all it's not touching any of the food. And the vacuum sealing it, you know, if you just put it in Ziplocs in your freezer, you could do that. But you get more life out of it if you vacuum seal it. Because the freezer burn won't set in as quick. It'll still go bad. You know, this isn't a long-term solution, but it will buy you quite a bit of time. So this is how I do it. So, you know, if it works in the way you do things, I just thought I'd throw it out there. Just a little tip of how I do it, and it seems to work just fine. You know, I buy that big pack because, you know, we do pizzas, homemade pizzas. We make homemade crust and everything, and you know, mozzarella, and it's way cheaper to buy it in bulk like this than to buy one single shredded pack. And I cut my bags I'm using. I got to order some new bags, but all I have is these big bags here, and I'm cutting that down, cutting a part of that bag off to fit my cheese, so I can seal both of these ends, and then cut the end off, and I'll have a pouch for, you know, something else. So that's just my tip for today. Thanks for watching. This is Cokeman 250 from the land of the free and the home of the brave. And remember, prep smarter and pray harder. God bless. Hey, and one more thing I've been thinking about a lot is, you know, we really need to help stormrelief2011.org. I've said it time and time again, just $1 from each person in the community would add up to a whole lot of dollars. And, you know, I know there's a lot of good people out there. I know there's a lot of people who've donated. You know, I hate to see somebody not give just $1. And because just the $1 be going to help something great, and there's no telling what kind of awesome blessing you would get out of that just by giving $1. So I'm not saying buy blessings, but I'm saying a good deed does not go unnoticed by God. So God bless.